And leading him out is their fifth-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And he finally goes down at the 20. Yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
For a Las Vegas first down.
It's Young off play action. That's to Bowers once again. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Raiders first down.
Yellow line.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now here's Young. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. 3rd down and 13.
3rd and 13.
Set, ready.
Here's Young from the shotgun. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Carlson able to put this one through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now here are the Broncos for their first drive of the game. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year. That's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, here's Nix. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Following the interception, Young. And the Broncos get there and take him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
Ready, ready, set, go. Yellow, 43.
Young. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he's got... this down to the 35.
A gain of 19 yards. And a Las Vegas first down.
Opposite, green.
On 1st down, it's Jeanty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Young will set to throw. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Young now. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will make it 6-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They find themselves down here after an interception on their opening drive led to a field goal. But all in all, you'd have to say fortunate to be only down 6.
Yeah, you know how teams huddle on the sideline before they come out on the field in between series? Guaranteed what's said there is, guess what, guys? We take this ball, move it downfield, put it in the end zone, we're right back to even.
To throw, here's Nix. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And he'll be out right at the 35. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
It's now third down.
From the gun on third down, it's Nix. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
The Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 57 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Harvey will score. Touchdown, Broncos. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
It's complete. And this is going to be hauled in. So they get the 2-point conversion. And now they have an 8-6 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jakobi Meyers, his 5th. Now it's Nix. Out route here, he finds Turner. And he goes out right around the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
To throw is Nix. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. And it's incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help.
And the Raiders have got him. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
It's a turnover on downs.
Ready.
On the give, Jeanty. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
He was brought down.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 102 yards.
When you put the ball in the end zone 13 times on the season, one thing is apparent. You didn't do it all on your own. Offensive line is creating some nice space for you, and you're probably getting some good blocks downfield from your wide receivers.
And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 17.
Brings up third down.
Set. Ready.
Young takes it on the sneak. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
On the double.
Yards on the play. That's another Las Vegas first down.
Now Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Broncos.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Young to throw it. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Here's Nix. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Nix to the air. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown, Denver.
A great play there. 70 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
That's another Raiders
ready.
first down.
Yellow.
1st and 10.
Throwing. Young. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Nixon. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Tackle made at the
The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try to run for it with Jeanty. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
And the Broncos first down. A gain of 15.
They'll go play action with Nix.
First down.
It's caught inside the 25. Yeah, he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
Broncos first down. First and goal, Denver.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Touchdown, Broncos! R.J. Harvey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Broncos are back within a score.
The Broncos will line up.
They'll try and throw for it. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. Looking to put a drive together.
Check white.
They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
2nd and 9.
33. Yep.
Out of the gun, it's Young. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Drop for a loss of 7. By multiple defenders.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
A run out of the gun with Ginty. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Once again, it's Ginty. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
at the 47-yard line.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Ginty. Able to avoid him at the 40. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. From the 38 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Black. Ready.
On play action, Young. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Young. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a 1st down.
Another Las Vegas first down. 1st
45.
and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Another shot from the one on second and goal.
Smith, red.
Genty is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. From back at the 3 now. This is third and goal.
It's now third and
Set,
goal.
ready. Yellow, hut, go. Hut.
To throw, Young. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. They'll look to throw. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Shifts by him. And he returns this to the 22. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be second down.
A 9-yard pickup. It's second and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Yellow. Red.
Young to throw it. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Set, hut.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, Young loses it. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
Partner, everything that happened before that fumble was great. Good vision, navigating the open field, got good chunk yardage. At that point, if you see a defender coming, well, just step out of bounds. Don't risk all you picked up before the hit. And just try and get an extra yard or two.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Nix from the shotgun. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Gets it underneath. Here's Harvey. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Second and 7 at the 14-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Nix looking to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The final shot before break. Nix. And he will halftime has now run out on this first half of action. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting set for this next possession. And he is the NFL leader in passing yards here in the penultimate week of the season as he looks to finish strong in order to capture the crown. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. To throw, here's Nix. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Turner. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there. 47 yards. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he stopped immediately there. Now a second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hut.
Young working out of the gun. And a loose football. And some room to work. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Throwing Nix. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Juke. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A run straight ahead with Genty. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Young off the play fake. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Troy Anderson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. 10 black.
Young now. That's to the left side, pulled in by Besh. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. Now it's Nix. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy. At midfield. A big pickup of 38. It's a big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
First down. 38 yards on the play. First down, Broncos.
To throw is Nix. He's got Turner. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Looking to throw. Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Back to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Following the interception, Young. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, Young loses it. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a 2nd time.
So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change where the team turns it over. I guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
Now a quick throw out wide to Myers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
On his own read, give to Genty. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back in the 46. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 46.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Sanders. They'll get this out to Genty. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Broncos offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this 3rd quarter. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game.
I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Touchdown. Devon Bailey, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. Two-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is back. At the end of that one. The Raiders heading out to take over. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
That's to Bash over the middle. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
On play action, here's Shedeur. Short throw caught by Bowers. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Get it! Get it! Bronco 80!
Sanders to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Nick Bonito picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Vegas. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They'll go play action with Nix. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 29-yard line.
Cowboy 80!
To throw is Sanders. Under pressure, and down he goes. Roquan Smith in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Three quarters have come and gone. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Second and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Wide open receiver complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
First down. It's a gain of 32. First down, Denver.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Nix going to give to Harvey. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down.
Again, it's Harvey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. R.J. Harvey, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Broncos add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, it's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hey!
They go play action now. Sanders looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Cougar 19! Let go!
Throwing, Sanders. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
2nd and 17 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Sanders. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra you know, that extra emphasis on it. Got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
Let's go now.
Now Sanders. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Go! 76.
Here's Sanders throwing to start the drive. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
Unlock right.
1st and
Unlock
10
right.
at the 30-yard line.
Come on. Come on.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
From the gun, it's Shedeur.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. It's picked up by the Broncos.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, Nix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Third down and 7 yards.
Here's Nix.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
A gain of 22 yards.
Nix looking to throw again.
First down.
Gets it underneath. Here's Harvey.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing Nix.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Let go. Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun here, Sanders.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers. There'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18.
From the shotgun, Sanders.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Here's A.J. Cole now. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And taken right on the 30. A great return there of 22 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
Good yardage. After the catch, is that play good for 30 and a first?
A gain of 30. First down, Broncos.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Blue 32, ready.
Now it's the backup Mariota. Now he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
And it's 3rd
To throw is Mariota. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Sanders. That's complete into the hands of Myers. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
At the Broncos' 46-yard line.
On the give, Jeanty. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
At the 43-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey!
They'll go again with Jeanty. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Sanders. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 26. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
Well, on the one side, if you try to take away some